What a great find. Tomorrow morning, guys, bam, we're live. Tomorrow morning, we have the founder of the cocktudery board. Cockootery. I'm saying it's not cocktudery, it's cockootery.
Cockootery.
Cockootery. It's the cock. Oh, there it is written down. The cockootery board. While the rest of you guys are sitting around doing your 9 to 5s, wasting your time on Instagram, talking shit about people, blaming people, not taking complete responsibility and accountability for your lives. This guy made a chopping block in the shape of one of the greatest shapes on planet Earth, the cock and balls. It is, the heart. You guys know what the shape for the cock and balls is. There it is. And the founder, CEO of this company, look, you can get the lieutenant for $139, 5-star, 52 reviews. We will, the founder of this company will be on the show tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Someone in, I was slapping some troll D-bag around who has a private account in Hiller's Instagram yesterday. And he responded with some comment like, hey, Sevan, you're a nobody who just held the camera and asked awkward questions 10 years ago. What are you still doing around? My Instagram account has more listeners than your podcast did, which made me think I forgot to tell you guys, or maybe I did tell you guys, and I just want an excuse to tell you guys again. We got the year in reviews. Oh, Heidi might be saying some important shit right now. Hold on. Heidi. I saw you waving your finger around. You got something important to say?
No, my hand was cramping.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Don't let your hands cramp again. Okay. She was giving the international symbol. She had her finger waving in front of the lens, and that means Sevan, shut your mouth. As I was saying, the Sevan Podcast is in the top 0.5% of all podcasts worldwide. Kind of cool, but I know there's 2.7 million podcasts, but 0.5%, top 1% in podcasts on Buzzsprout in all categories. And here's the crazy part. Our 5 biggest podcasts of the year have 0 CrossFit relations.
Which were they?
You know how happy? The only one that I need to go back and look, but the one that stood out to me the most was the one we did with Travis Bajan.
He's coming on soon.
Yeah, who's coming on in a couple days again. I'm so excited. And that's because we have fascinating guests like the cockootery board. I need to say a little faster, right, Caleb? Cockootery.
Yeah.
Cockootery.
Unless you really want to emphasize the cock.
Yeah, I do. Thank you. The cockootery. Thank you, Victor. I appreciate it. I love you, baby. Barry McCackner. Speaking of cockootery boards, this is just the last heat of ass men. And then I think they're going to parade out the good men. Let's check with Souza what's going on. If they're Matthew Souza.
Yo, hey, real quick, before we jump into it, I just want to give a shout out to Izzy and thank her very much. She came and saw me at the food court and paid for my lunch and said she loved the show. It was a real life chat donation in person. And so thank you very much for lunch there, Izzy. Now I'll spin my camera around back to her.
Wait, you're saying someone walked up to you, some rando who likes the show, and bought you lunch?
Yeah. She goes, did you order lunch? I said, oh, yeah, I just ordered it. Wait, she goes, oh, well, here, I wanted to buy it for you. Hands me a $20 bill. And then I said, oh, no, that's okay. Thank you so much. She goes, no, I really love the show. And I said, no, I can't accept this. Thank you. And she goes, okay, well, I'm just going to drop it on the ground. So.
Oh, my God. I love her.
No, hey, thank you very much, Izzy. I really appreciate that.
Hey, that's cool. And remember, and I'm not saying this to you, Sousa, but just to all of you in the world out there, receiving is an art form. And remember, if you don't accept God's gift, God will stop giving. Anyway, Izzy, but you did the right thing, Sousa, by the way, for letting her drop it on the floor. I'm not shitting on you for that.
No, at all. I took it. I took it. She didn't have to drop. No money hit the floor. I took it from her, and I thanked her very much. And said she was, people like her are the reason why we do it. And it's awesome. So, and now we'll spin around to what you guys really want to see, which is our third heat lineup here at the check-in.
Okay, so this is the is it dudes?
No, girls, ladies are going first.
Oh, interesting. Hey, that kind of doesn't make sense. They already have the dudes out there. Why don't they just let the elite dudes go? They
You
already
would think
got
so,
the
right? 'Cause then
weights
they have
out
to.
there.
Right. Yeah. But nope, they're lining up here, as you guys can see, and I'll give us a little walk around. We'll follow them out to the corral and see how close we can get.
Hey, that doesn't look like the corral you were in yesterday. Like I'm just seeing
No, so this is part one. They come from up. You guys can't really see, but they come from up here, which is that warm up area. There's your
Okay.
dog whistle.
Yep.
And then they come down to this check-in area here first. Check-in area here first. Then they'll line them all up, check everybody, make sure everybody's here, and then they'll take them all the way across down to that tent you can barely see over there, and then I'll fall them over there, and that'll look more like what we saw earlier.
Okay, and there's a bunch. I see. Although your image is really choppy, a bunch of media people starting to swarm now too.
Yeah, exactly. I may need to restart the phone. That seems to help. So if the frame rate's bad, let me know. I'll restart it and jump back on.
Okay. Tyler Collins, Sevan's podcast is the best. Thanks, dude. I like hearing that. Yeah. Nick Schroeder, that's Sevan's money now. Yes. Newts. Massive thank you to Sevan and the entire team. You should be so proud of yourselves. Thank you. For the immense work you continue to produce. Love from the United Kingdom. Thanks, Newts. That's cool. When I was a kid, I used to like catching newts. My mom would take me to a stream, and the newts during the winter time would be everywhere, and I would collect them.
I used to catch salamanders.
Yeah, those are great too, right?
Apparently, you fucking like kill them if you touch them with your skin because the oils from your skin are really bad for them.
Oh, no
so
shit.
So you just killed a bunch of newts, but...
Did you ever keep them as a pet?
I did. I kept a lot of them. I always released them though, but I kept them for weeks and fed them crickets and shit.
I had one. It was like a really long, like skinny salamander, and I put it in a little container, and it actually crawled out and ran away. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh, did you have one of those ones where the legs are so small it kind of looks like a snake when you first see it?
Yeah.
Those
I caught it on a trail somewhere in California.
Corbano. Sevan, we are wearing the same shirt today. I know. Susan looks like he's morphing into the Dave Castro. God, I can't wait till thank you for switching cameras. My goodness, Susie, your camera's bad today. Okay, here we go. Where are we? Okay. Newts and crabs, Sevan's favorite pets. I get what you did. I used to keep my crabs in a Altoids case. Have you ever heard that story, Taylor?
Crabs in an Altoids case? No.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's for a different day. Hey, I want you to know that today, earlier we're having some pretty big storms in California, and today a police officer, a highway patrolman. In Palo Alto highway patrolman. We have tons and tons of cliffs in California, you guys. Tons everywhere, all over the place. It's cliff heaven. And this happened yesterday. The roads are just nuts here right now because it's been raining basically for a week straight. And here's a car that's dangling off the edge of a cliff. And this highway patrolman got out of his car and help these three people to safety and talk them through how to get out of the car and save their lives.
Wow.
And so if you are a woke douchebag, now is your time to put your ear right up to the speaker because I'm about to tell you something to help your life. And if you're not a woke douchebag, you can go ahead and go to the bathroom now or take a break. Listen, for those of you idiots who hate on cops, because they have to deal with drunk people at the fucking McDonald's fast food line who point fake guns at them and then accidentally shoot those guys. And you get upset that you think that they should be trained better because that happens 5 times a year in 365 million pullovers a year. I know most of you can't even comprehend that because you're fucking math illiterate. You have no way of even to contextualize or put that into any relativity. But I am not worried about those 12 drunk people who get killed at McDonald's every year in the fast food line fucking waving a fake gun. The reason why we have cops is because of this, because on rainy days, instead of being home with their family and running a stupid podcast from their fucking office with their buddies, they're out on the street saving people's kids who drive like shit and are dangling off of cliffs. People who hate on cops, I want to fucking slap them around. It's fucking idiocy. You want to defund the police? Those could have been your kids. Yeah, exactly. Right, Travis? I know. It's fucking batshit crazy. Okay, where were we? I did a little PSA before every show. It's nice, right? Amen,
Love
Tyler
it.
Collins. Thank you.
Was there a video with that?
No, I wish. Hey, and you know they have the video because that's from his cop cam, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's from dash cam for sure.
Yeah. It makes me think he didn't really save them. That the car just went off the edge of the cliff.
Cops are like every other. Oh, is that Julian Alcaraz or no? That would
Where?
just walk back Heidi. The guy just walked past Heidi. He probably would not have been in the stands.
No, he's stuck up in Washington, freezing his ass off.
Is that where he lives now? I thought he lived in California.
Yanitsa. Wow.
Yanitsa.
That's a great name. I would rock that shit. Yanitsa Smith. That's weird, right? Yanitsa and then with the Smith. Like
Interesting for sure.
Sevan, you are saving lives in a different way. Okay, thank you. Amen. Sevan put an extra shot of espresso in the Paper Street coffee today. You know what's interesting, Anthony? I did start the morning with 2 espressos, and usually I just start it with 1. John, do you drink coffee?
Nope, I've never had it.
Wow. Any caffeine?
Yeah, I take caffeine pills all the time, but
You're
not
joking.
coffee.
You're joking.
Really?
Yeah, I've never had coffee, so now I kind of don't want to start. So
Wait a second.
usually-
You've taken a caffeine pill?
Dude,
You
those
know
are
who takes
disgusting.
caffeine pills? People who are in the military, and they get them from gas stations.
That's where I
They're
get mine. Yeah,
They're so
Jet
gross.
Alert.
No, oh my god!
Dude, they're
Bro,
so bad for you.
John, listen.
Intervention time.
That's like a Catholic girl saying she doesn't fuck because she's been told to be a virgin, but she sucks dick and takes it in the ass. Let me tell you, if you are taking caffeine pills, stop today and just start drinking coffee. I implore you.
Please.
God is
Pre-workout
frowning
fine,
on you for
pre-workout
taking it.
caffeine.
Yeah. It's like taking it in the butt and sucking dick because you're not supposed to have premarital sex. Please, just start drinking coffee.
So I should
Did you get them out of the
coffee.
coin machine in the bathroom too?
Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Natural
No.
caffeine is so much better than that. That's terrible for you.
Yeah, anal's horrible. Do not participate in anal.
You've never
Can
even
I
tried
can
it.
I
You don't know.
can I ask why
That's true.
is I believe you guys, but can I ask why is it so much worse than coffee caffeine?
Well,
I have
this
no
is-
idea. I'm just judging you.
I'm gonna make
There's
an
a
assumption.
drug addict component to popping
Yeah.
the pills.
I'm
Sorry,
going
go
to make
ahead,
a
Taylor.
logical assumption and say, I'll just draw a comparison. Think about the difference between eating an orange slice that you cut out of a fresh orange and then drinking a cup of orange juice. And then think about taking natural caffeine through tea or black coffee and then taking a caffeine pill. But I'm sure it's 100 times worse, whatever fillers or chemicals they put in that pill to stabilize it on a shelf and et cetera, et cetera. It's got to be terrible.
I think
Yeah,
the order of just ass caffeine, the ass way to get it is pills, C4, and then coffee. I mean, I'm not a proponent. Yeah. I mean, basically, you're just putting water over the beans and trying to get some of the drugs off of it, right? That's what we're doing when we drink coffee.
Yeah, my wife
Bean
loves
butter.
coffee. I've never had it.
You've never had coffee.
Mm-mm.
That's fucking crazy, dude. Why have you never even tried it? You've never tried it?
No, I never have. And then it
I don't
just kinda
blame you.
turned into a
I ain't
thing.
hating on that. Hey, so if you don't take those pills in the morning, do you get a headache?
No, so I drink my pre-workout every morning, even on my way to church, even if I'm not working out. Like it's basically coffee for me. Like I just drink that to wake up
Okay.
every morning,
Yeah.
no matter what.
Okay, that's okay.
And then in the afternoon,
crazy.
I'm usually pretty tired around like 4:00, and so I'll just pop a caffeine pill before I do my second session.
Dude, there's some serious hostility towards you, John. Listen to this. Chemicals in the pills, dude. This guy wants me to suspend your link to the show for a week.
Have you
We
ever had
need John. Do you understand? We need John.
Ryan?
And don't anyone
Tanguay.
get it twisted.
Where's this guy? Oh, here we
John's
go.
like
I'm sorry, Caleb. You look in disbelief.
John is basically a referee. Taylor and I will kill ourselves if John's not here. If we don't Have John. Taylor and I will start fighting. Just think of him as the referee.
This guy
Yeah, but-
Ryan Tanguay has got his mouth and tongue all over dirty asshole allegedly.
Hey, I don't think coffee's for everyone.
Now listen, all of like my like metrics, like my heart rate, my like anything you want to take, all of that is like great, phenomenal. Anything.
How old are you, John?
Tested. 28.
Yeah. that
John,
makes-
have you ever snorted a line of anything?
Nope.
Not even Fun Dip powder.
Nope.
Is that
Have
the one
you-
with the candy stick? Is that with the
Yes.
candy?
Have you ever smoked any form of anything?
Nope.
You've never had hookah?
Nope.
You've never fucking grinded on a hot Arabian girl at a young hookah bar?
No, sir.
The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Have you never smoked a cigarette?
Hey, Taylor.
I'm pretty straight
Taylor,
edge.
let me ask this. Taylor, can you remember the days where look, there's Tommy Marquez. Can you remember the days, Taylor, where you're just desperate to smoke anything and you're pulling stuff off the carpet and some of it's plastic, some of it's hair, and some of it's greens and just putting it
Dude.
into a pipe and smoking it?
Dude, I used to take like grab a fucking Q-tip and try to scrape out my glass bowl and get the
Oh.
resin.
That was regular.
I also I'd be like, oh, I'm fucking quitting today, and I'd throw out all my pot off my roof, and then like and 2 hours later, I'd be on my roof like looking through the gutter.
Oh my god.
Been there. I've done all that fun stuff.
Holy shit.
Hey, one time I flushed some weed. I was renting this house I was growing and growing in, and I flushed some weed down the toilet, and it popped up in the front yard.
No way.
Yes.
The
Yes.
weed plant grew in the front yard, or
No. Like
the-
I stuffed so much weed down the toilet that it came up somehow through the septic line in the front yard.
Now let me ask you guys something. Do you guys think I'm missing out?
No.
You
Hell
should
no.
definitely go. I think you should definitely get
Because I don't
high
think I am
once.
either.
No.
You guys should get
Okay.
high once.
You mean by
Uh,
tobacco or like drugs?
You're not missing out on anything tobacco wise.
Stand by. No, Joy, don't burn. Don't. You're not missing out on anything. But stop taking those pills. It really is like anal. Oh, look at Cindy McAlishan, Tori Dyson, Andrea Nisler. Someone help me call these people out here. But this is the heat. I just saw Jamie Simmons.
Christine Columbrander, Katrin Davis' daughter Mal, Annie Thor's daughter, Laura Horvath, Gabby Magala, Amanda Barnhart, Brooke Wells.
Oh, the Dahlstrom Emma McQuaid team and Doder team made it. Oh, those were those girls from Brian Spin's Instagram. They're in this heat too.
Sarah Sigmund's daughter. No, were they really? Are you sure?
Yeah, are those girls that good, or they just got in there because they're hot?
What
What's-
is Brian Spence team?
Go down. They got to be probably one of the worst teams. Check P10 Performance or Med Girls.
It's BBC Conquer. It's Conquered BBC.
Jason, Canadian money, $6.99. Y'all are liars if you say you drank coffee the first few times and said, "Oh, this tastes good." I agree. No, I agree with you.
No, I used to drink that. What's that chocolate drink with all the chocolate chips in it from Starbucks? A triple chocolate fucking venti Trenta.
Frappuccino, extra squeeze on the chocolate. Hey, can you click? Which team is it, guys, that had that Stallwood girl and Emily on it?
Invictus
the-
Chicks.
What is it?
Invictus
Invictus
Chicks.
Chicks.
Oh, they're in lane 5. Okay, and they had a Weiss on the team too. One of the Weisses, Allie or Brittany
Allie
Weiss.
Weiss, Emily
Allie Weiss.
Russell, and Lauren Stallwood.
Okay, let's go over to the Heidi Kroom cam, please, and let's get the show on the road. This is going to be a fun one to watch. You should pull up the real stream, people. It's called the Elite Broadcast. I'm going to put a link in the description. If I can't even get this fucking link to work.
I got it.
Here we go. You do? Okay. So we just put a link in the description. That is the link that we are watching. Camera currently is on Sarah Sigmund's daughter, Caitlin Van Ziel, and who's the other one in the group? Fee Sagafi?
No, it was
Caitlin Van Ziel.
It was Emily Rolfe, but they substituted her.
Campos.
Oh, okay,
Victoria
Victoria Campos. Okay.
Yep.
I got my Browns
And they're off.
confused. The stream you're watching that we're doing is about 20 or 30 seconds ahead, but they have a beautiful stream over at Wodapalooza. You need to go to Loudon Live on YouTube or click the link we just posted. Sevan, your best friend Matt is on the live broadcast. Tell him I said hi, Mr. Fraser. Oh, wow. They're way behind us.
Yeah, it looks like it.
They're way behind us today.
The
Would you like
time-
to go over the workout, Taylor, and give us a rough idea of what we're watching here?
Yeah. So at 3, 2, 1, go in teams of 3. Athlete 1 is going to advance the rope. Athletes 2 and 3 are going to advance to one each of the following 3 implements. They get to choose either a pair of kettlebells, pair of dumbbells, or a barbell. And they're going to hold those implements while partner 1 is completing 10 rope climbs for the women. Once partner 1 has completed their 10 rope climbs, while the other 2 teammates have been holding the implements in any position, they will move on to 48 synchronized hang power cleans. Athlete that just finished the rope climbs will move on to the 3rd implement that's not being held, whether it be dumbbells, kettlebells, or barbell, and they will all complete 48 hang power cleans in synchronization, where the synchronized portion of the rep is where the weights are supported in the rack position and the knees and hips are in full extension. After that round, the next athlete's going to advance to rope climbs, while the other 2 athletes are holding one of the 3 implements. That athlete will perform 10 rope climbs. They'll move back, and now they'll perform 48 synchro shoulder to overhead with 3 implements. They'll do those reps. Then finally, the last athlete who has done no climbs to this point will go back to the rope for the 3rd round. They'll do 10 rope climbs while the other 2 athletes are holding the implements. And then they'll finish off with 48 synchronized thrusters on the 3 different weightlifting implements. If at any point in time the athletes break the holds before athlete 1, 2, or 3 has finished their 10 rope climbs, they will all be penalized with a set of 6 front squats.
Hey, look at Mal O'Brien. She's not even holding those kettlebells. They are 100% resting on her shoulders. And I think I saw Ariel Lowen doing her front squat like this. I mean, it's just resting on her rack. And
I wonder if they're allowed to do that with the dumbbells as well.
Something happened. Gazan is getting talked to by the ref. Okay, here they go. They're trying to get some synchro hang cleans in. It looks like Gazan's team is and Carrie Pierce are in the lead here, unless this is a penalty.
No, she annihilated the rope climbs.
A Gazan did?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Kettlebell hang cleans are by far the hardest of all these.
They need to be synchronized at the top of each rep.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And you think that's why Nistler's doing them? Oh, they're rotating. They rotate.
You don't have to rotate, but they're choosing to.
Do you think that is a better strategy?
Hey,
I believe so, because the dumbbells and the kettlebells are harder than the barbell. You can
Because
rest.
it's more of a curl, or
No, because there's not really true rest in the front rack position with the kettlebells or the dumbbells, unless you're taking a long time to set the kettlebells on top of the shoulders. The rack position with both those implements, you're using a lot of your musculature to support it, whereas the rack position with the barbell, you can rest on your shoulders.
That's Fee Sagafi with Sarah Sigmund's daughter and Caitlin Van Ziel, right? That's not Victoria Campos, right?
No,
I don't think
that's
it's
Victoria.
Fisagafi.
It's not Fisa
That's
Gaffey.
Victoria
Fisa Gaffey's on the girls.
She's with Alexis Raptis.
Oh, okay. God, why do I keep getting them confused? Do they look alike? No, not even close.
They're kind of similar.
And is that Alexis Raptis in the lane just to the right of Carrie Pierce and Gazan in the back there?
I can't tell.
I couldn't see.
The
I don't even know
girls
who
are
this
all
team
alike.
is.
Neither do I. It's not
I
Humble
think
Killers.
this is Med Girls. Is that Karatala Sanahua?
Not sure.
If that's lane 1, it's the Kolesnikov team.
Oh, the Russian team.
The Russians.
Hey,
Yep.
that girl, the dumbbells are going to blow their arms up. I didn't even think about that because they're basically doing curls.
No, I think
Right?
it's smarter to do. And JR talked about this
Okay.
earlier, to do the in between the legs with the dumbbells.
Look at Carrie Pierce. She's going outside the legs with the kettlebells. That's interesting.
You would prefer
Wow,
it on the
and-
inside?
Way easier on the inside.
Yeah,
Kolesnikov.
it's like a kettlebell swing versus a curl, and something you're going to have to hold on with your grip a whole bunch.
I wonder why she's not holding the dumbbells in the front rack position. I wonder if you're not allowed to rest the handle of the dumbbells on top of the shoulder.
I've seen people do it. Just hold it
Well,
like
if you
this.
can, it's by far the easiest way to hold it. And who are we watching here with the braids?
That's Sigurd
Sigurd, her daughter. Okay, yeah. Emma McQuaid's team.
Laura Horvath's team's making a move.
And that might be Nisler next to her. No, that's Chandler Smith's wife, right?
Yep.
Yep,
Chandler
Jesse
Smith, Jesse Smith. Yeah, Laura Horvath is a freakazoid on rope climbs. So I wonder if she's the one on the rope pulling ahead, making the move.
It looks like her in the middle of that trio.
Yep. Laura Horvath. So good on the rope.
5 minutes and 40 seconds into the workout, the Laura Horvath, Gabby Magawa team is in the lead. Team BPN by 1 rope climb. Who's the third girl on that? I can't remember.
Jamie Simmons.
Jamie Simmons. That's
If
right.
I had to guess, Gabby went first, and then Laura and Jamie will be last.
If you haven't subscribed to the Sevan Podcast already, now is the time to do it. You can do it even from your TV set. You should subscribe. You can unsubscribe later when I start to annoy you. Subscribe now, like now, help the algorithm, make a comment. Tell us which cartoon character you think Taylor Self looks like and whether you think John Young should pivot to coffee or just drop caffeine altogether.
I want to know what cartoon character I look like.
There you go. You look like a Roman Krenikov's son.
He's probably very upset how bad I am at aerobic capacity then.
Team BPN is first to the second round, shoulder to overhead. They have to do 48 of these. The Doders are in second place, tied with the AKA Humble Killers. Who's on the Humble Killers team?
That's Carrie Pierce, Alex
Ariel.
Kazan, and Ariel Lowen.
Yep.
Good. I'd like to see them do well. I'd like to see them take a second in this or a first in this.
And Team BPN is kind of running away with it right now.
And then in fourth place is the Kalishnikov team, and I don't think we can say we know how to pronounce a single one of their names, do we?
Can you pull them up?
try.
And then in fourth place now that has switched place with the Kalishnikov team is P10 Performance.
And that's Paige Simmons' team.
Okay. And Paige Simmons deserves some love.
You want me to try to pronounce these on the Kalishnikov team?
Yeah. Let's have some fun. Let me see you.
All right, we got Sania Trubetskaya,
Nice. I'll take it.
Camilla Ta,
I don't know if I'll take that last name. What's her last name again?
Camilla Ta.
Kamala, what are you talking about? Kamala Takayeva.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, I have a different name in front of me.
Okay.
Ajan Zarasova.
Wow.
Zarasova.
Wow.
Zarasova.
Thank you, John Young.
Sorry, I was looking at a different list, but that works.
Team BPN 6 reps ahead of the Doders. It looked like they got their pacing off a little bit. Laura's holding for an exaggerated amount of time at the top there. Good. They're pulling out the camera angle so we can see all 3 of them now. Jamie Simmons on the front with the 115-pound bar. Behind her, Gabby Magawa with the dumbbells. And then behind her was Laura Horvath with the kettlebells.
The daughters have kind of made a move to get even here because they were behind by 14
Jamie
reps.
Simmons to failure.
Yeah, she was shaking. Right?
Little elbow buckle on the barbell.
Oh, the Doders have now passed up Team BPN.
Yeah, they have.
Look
And
at
I
Catri's
think...
shoulder to overhead on the kettlebell.
Or are they not locking out?
No, it's just an interesting position. She's not taking it down to the true rack. I wonder what the standard is on that.
All right, Mal's going to take this home.
And so is the last person theoretically should be the best rope climber?
Yeah. Because they're under the most fatigue.
Right. Okay.
Oh,
and what is
my
she waiting
gosh.
for? Oh, they have
Wait
to be
for Katrin
holding.
to get her
Wow.
chalk. Wait for Katrin to get her chalk.
Holy
Fuck.
shit. That was a fuck up.
All right, they're tied up,
Gabby
but it is.
First, looks like Mal's
I'm
reps going to be it.
shocked they picked Gabby to go last.
She might be really good at regular rope climbs.
Yeah, but I mean, just pulling capacity. You would
Hey.
you know what I mean?
Hey guys, this is a race. Are they done? Is the rope climb the last thing, or do they have to do 48?
48
They've got the
thrusters
rope
at
climbs,
end
and
of
then they
it.
have 48 thrusters.
Okay,
And
here we
the
go.
big thing is going to be, can these athletes hang on to the implements while these rope climbs happen? Is Katrin going
Yeah,
to
if you're
drop? Is
Mal-
Thor's daughter going to drop? Mal's
It's
moving
tied
quick.
four rope climbs of 10 each.
Ooh, Mal.
Gabby has
There's a
just
bobble.
taken a small lead for the first time on Mal. And now Mal is still on her 4th climb, and Gabby Magawa has started her 5th climb. Who
That
would
was
have
a
thought
bad
that?
half pull.
Who would have thought that? Anyone here?
That was impressive. That was a little bit of a bobble on her part.
Yeah, Gabby Magawa is now 1 full rope climb ahead of Mal O'Brien, doing what she needs to do, because they do want to get to the thrusters first, right? Build a little padding for some air. Wow.
Yeah, it looks like she's only doing like 1.5 pulls.
Yeah, Mal had a really bad 2.5 pull rope climb where she was right there but couldn't quite get it, and that took a lot of time to do that extra pull.
Mal is pushing the pace just a little bit, forcing Magawa up on the rope maybe a little faster than she wants to.
She only has 2 more though.
But Gabby is 1 rep ahead. And Magawa's on her last rope climb, and Mal is on her 9th of 10. And it looks like Team BPN is it's theirs to lose now.
Good
Gabby
for Gabby.
slowly walks over to the bar. What is this now they're going to do? Thrusters, you said?
Yes.
All righty.
48 thrusters.
Susan, you're wherever you are. It is a stuttery signal.
Yeah, it's a bummer. It doesn't seem to be cooperating today.
Good audio though. Okay, the girls are off. They BPN is at 5 reps, and the daughters are at 1 rep. Oh, they have a problem. They have a communication problem. Mal was holding the bottom position while Katrin and Annie were holding the top position. That lost them 3 reps right there, people. 3 reps. And BPN took a rest when they saw that the daughters team shit the bed.
Oh my
they're
goodness, they are
fucked.
out of sync. Now, in your opinion, Taylor, what thruster do you think is the easiest? Because I think the dumbbell thrusters are the easiest.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Out of the 3.
Team BPN is holding a 5 rep lead, but it does look like Annie and Mal and Katrin are cycling a little bit faster. Laura Horvat goes from the 115-pound barbell and switches to the dumbbells. Magawa stays with the kettlebells. They transition much faster than the daughters team and pull ahead another 3 reps for an 8 rep lead now.
Humble Killers looks better than both of these teams.
Yeah, they're very
thrusters.
in sync, but they're just too far behind. If you have a perfectly upright torso in your squat, then the barbell thruster is without a doubt the easiest of the 3 because you don't have to move 2 different weights unilaterally. However, most people have a slightly immature squat. And so when you're down into the bottom of the squat, that barbell is pulling you forward just slightly. Whereas the dumbbells, you can stack right over the frontal plane of your body. So they tend to be a little bit easier. When it gets heavy, the heavier barbell is easier than heavier dumbbells.
The Humble Killers have now taken second place and passed up the daughters. This is big.
Wow.
This is big. The Humble Killers are doing exactly what they need to do. That's the Carrie Pierce, Alex Gazan. And is that Ariel Lowen on that team?
Yes, sir.
Wow. Great work, ladies. The daughters have now passed up the Humble Killers as the Humble Killers took a rest.
Yeah, Katrin's fucking her team a little bit, looks like.
The Doters are resting. BPN is resting with a 7 rep lead. Laura Horvat's telling Jamie Simmons, stay up front and let's go, girl. Oh, Jamie Simmons is out of sync. They're out of sync. The BPN team's out of sync. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, my
getting
gosh.
reps for that?
There we go. They got back into sync.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Laura and Jamie have switched. Jamie's now dumbbells. Laura is the barbell. 4 reps left for them to win this
Laura is
event.
so strong. Look at her reps.
Shit. Why did they switch again? Why are they switching?
Not sure.
Somebody's struggling.
Oh, yeah. Maybe
Jamie
Jamie's
Simmons is
reached
struggling.
fatigue.
Done.
Hey, that was weird. With 2 reps left, they switched. That made no
Well,
sense.
somebody
Jamie
went to
Simmons
failure.
just upper
That's-
body is just clobbered. But wow.
And now the Doters have finished their last rep. Second place for them. Do we know what the best time is for this event?
17:15.
Okay, so they just smashed
Look
it.
at Carrie Pierce's squat. Oh, that's tough.
Why? What are you
Yeah,
seeing?
she
What are you
just got a
seeing?
no rep. No, wow, that's bad. Oh, they're failing.
Guys, just hold it. Just hold it at the top.
They can't.
Oh, Carrie.
Did you know Carrie Pierce overhead squats more than she can front squat?
I believe it.
That's insane.
Wow.
I don't know how that's possible.
Okay, let's check in with Heidi real quick. Hey, Heidi, how's it going? Is the crowd getting excited as these races come down to the last few reps, or are they just sitting there, just hanging out, taking their caffeine pills and smoking weed?
Oh, they're getting really excited. The crowd is definitely more energy today. I feel like the liquor is flowing a lot more freely, and everyone's having fun.
Okay, fabulous. And how's the battery on your phone?
It's great.
God, I love it. All good news from Heidi Kroom. Thank you, Heidi.
So, John, to kind of explain that to you, someone like Carrie Pierce, you could see on her kettlebell squats, if you have an immature squat, and all that means is just that you have forward inclination of the torso, but you have really, really, really good shoulder mobility, you can still stack the barbell in an overhead squat over the midline or the center point of your body. Whereas if you have a front squat and you've got a really immature squat, then all that weight's going to be pulling you slightly forward. So it may be as kind of a unique phenomena of Carrie Pierce having extremely strong shoulders and maybe a slightly immature squat. Look at her getting pulled forward on the way up. Watch this.
So you're saying the overhead squat stacks her more than a front squat does, and that causes her to
see how she kind of the hips rise a little bit first and the torso leans forward, and that's with kettlebells, which should give you the most upright position. So if you then put her on a barbell, what I'm saying is if she has an immature squat and she has forward inclination of the torso, when she squats with the barbell in the front rack, that weight's going to be pulling her forward. Whereas if she has great shoulder mobility, which we know she has, and great shoulder strength, when she descends into that squat, she'll lean forward, but her shoulders can travel backward, and that bar stays over the center of her body.
stays in the line.
The frontal plane. Yep.
Hey, is this what you were concerned about? That right heel coming up?
Right heel's coming up a little bit, but see how she dips forward. See that weight pulling her forward?
It's the butt shooting up really hard. It makes her midline lean forward.
Hey, look at all of their hamstrings. Look at her and Ariel Lowen's hamstrings. Like my pants don't push down like that. Your guys' probably do, but
not unless you got a fucking dookie hanging in there.
God, I cannot believe that hamstring like that. That is nuts. That is like absolutely nuts. Okay, and also cut Carrie Pierce a lot of slack. This is at the end of a really, really hard workout. And you know what? I want to also say this. She seems like she's the leader of the team, barking at them, corralling them, keeping the energy levels up. Seems like she's taking a little bit of a leadership role on that squad, which is cool to see.
We've got an argument between JR Howell and Brian Friend in the group text about whether or not all the heats are going to be lifting. And JR seems to think that they're going to get cut after this workout. And Brian is pretty adamant that they're not.
Oh, there's our girls. Team Beautiful. Team Invictus. Weiss, Emily, and Stallwood.
Still on the floor?
Yeah.
Oof.
Crushing it.
I would assume the teams would be just like the individuals, and they would cut right before the 2-part event.
Yeah, that would be my assumption as well, but we're just going to have to see. I like a little drama.
They haven't done any heavy lifting for the teams yet. It completes the test before the cuts.
I agree.
Man, the comments over here in this chat are fucking annoying as fuck.
Which chat? The YouTube channel?
Yeah, like over here on Wodapalooza. It was like that at Rogue and at the games too. Like someone needs to go with
It's because Trish is in there.
Every third comment, someone needs to be unfucked. Like, look at this comment. Invictus used to have strong teams. Like, listen, dude, they still have strong teams. They got a bunch of teams.
Yeah, Jorge Fernandez, their
They
guy.
have like
is
3 of the
strong
most
as
beautiful
fuck.
women in the world doing thrusters, and someone's concerned about whether they have a strong team. I mean, dude, they're in the final
No.
heat at the event. Chill.
And if you take the games athletes that would be individual at the CrossFit Games and not doing team, both Invictus teams would be around the top 5.
Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Hey, it's like that lift strong, move faster team. Like you know, they might not be the best team out there, but shit, 99% of us watching the show would kill to be one of them or have that body or be able to move like that.
What does ACR mean?
Hey,
Police car rodeo.
I could say something so crazy here.
Say it. Say it.
It's not.
Say
Okay,
it.
okay. I'm gonna put. Look. I don't know if I should do this. I don't know if I can do this. Listen, if
Come on, man.
if 50% of the screen, if 33% to 50% of the screen is filled with the judge, because the judge is so large, then I'm not saying that they shouldn't judge, but maybe they should be judging for the fucking rope climb.
That is a hot take.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I'm looking,
not the elite.
No, you can still do the elite. Like just like you just can't. You can't. Like we're here to watch the athletes, not the judges. So if you're a 400-pound judge, I have no problem with that. Kudos to you. But you can't be in the shot. You can't be in the front row because then I can't see the fucking event. I can't have you block. I can't have you taking 33% of the screen. I'm on a freeze frame. I don't want to pull up because people are gonna think I'm being mean. But I'm on a shot here where there's 2 judges and they take up 75% of the screen, and the athlete that I'm watching, Alex Gazan, is only taking up 15% of the screen.
Pull it up.
No, because people are gonna. I don't want to be mean because I don't give a fuck if someone's fat or not. I really don't. But you have to. It's just like you have to get in where you fit in. You can't be in the front row blocking our view of all the other shit. It just doesn't work. It's not working. Not weight. Not weight shaming. Just get in where you fit in, as Snoop Dogg says. Yeah, they should be. Listen, the perfect judge is a 5-foot-tall male who's 125 pounds.
So you?
Yeah, exactly. It's just the perfect judge. Just the way it is.
Call the DEI, man. Matt
The
Burns
worst
said.
judge is 6'4", 400 pounds. Unless you're going to be in the back by the water out of the camera shot.
Wow. We didn't even see All-American Girls kind of that whole event. Nor were they on the score ticker, if I remember correctly.
That's why someone
They
doesn't
got
judge.
fourth.
His nose would
They did
block the
fine.
whole floor. Yes, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah, didn't you block the only thing that mattered during the 2017 games when Matt waved you off the floor?
Yeah, even at 5'2", 115 pounds, they still blocked the. Hey, there were 4 clocks on the floor.
I'm
Tilt your
glad
head
Go
left
Out
and
girls are finally in the right heat.
right.
My girlfriend and her friend just got back from IKEA, and she said she got something pre-assembled. I'm trying to know what we got.
Oh God,
Do you ever go to IKEA?
I've been there a couple times in my life. It gives me
Disaster.
anxiety.
Dude, I got lost in one as a kid.
Did you cry?
Yeah, it was like the fucking Hotel California, dude. I thought I was never going to escape.
Wow, good reference. Okay, guys, the men final heat. So this is good. We'll bring up the leaderboard. Well, let's do the men, and then we'll bring up both leaderboards. But we do know for sure that BPN is still. I mean, they were in first going into the event, and then they took first, so they
have
must
a
still be in
10-point
first,
lead.
right? Okay, and then the second place team was the daughters team. So that race hasn't changed at all. Here we have a 7-point difference between Mayor Olson and Chandler Smith's team with 335 against the Great Canadians. It's an oxymoron. Patrick Vellner, Fikowski, and Jeffrey Adler with 342. So a 7-point difference there. And then in third place is Team GoWad. I don't know. Roman J. Crouch and
Willie Georges.
Willie Georges. Thank you. Holy shit. Oh, good news for everyone. The Heidi Cam is back up. So, okay. This is going to be good. I'm going to root for Team GoWad on this. I'd like to see.
They are all animals on a rope. At least I know Jay and Roman are.
Yeah. Okay. This is going to be a good event. We will be starting here in just a matter of minutes. I think I saw Souza walk them to the corral.
Is my camera still all jacked up? I tried restarting the phone. How's the frame rate?
It's a little better. It's a little better.
A little better. Okay.
Hey, it's just that area. Trees are bad for cell phone reception. All trees should be cut down.
Well, I was over in the corral area, and it's like a female heat that you guys just watched, all kind of like spilling out over into here. But talk about the lines to get in. I got blockaded from the normal spot that I went in. I tried to circle around. It is nuts to get inside of that thing. So kudos for Heidi for camping out there, because there's no way we would have access right now if she didn't do that.
Hector Trinta, I'm 6'1", 390 pounds. I've lost 50 pounds. I'm a CFL1 trainer and a fucking awesome judge. Fuck you, Sevan. Ride a dick. Oh, all right. Fair. An honest response from Hector. All righty.
Smith Bros out? What is this? What is this comment? Elaborate, Sam Herring.
Yeah, to piggyback off that, I just saw Ben Smith walk by. I'm trying to catch up with him, but he kind of disappeared in the crowd. And I was thinking to myself, he should probably be out there working out, not here in Vendor Village. So they're for sure out. I spotted him walking by.
Wow.
The dude's final heat has started. Oh, Justin Medeiros is in the booth now.
Let's see what he has to say.
Now we're talking. You want to hear what he has to say? Okay, we can only listen to 7 seconds of it. I'll pull it up.
I'm gonna mute myself and listen to it.
I'll pull it up, Kale. Let's listen to Medeiros just for a second, just because we can. Here we go.
Was this team competition and how it's shaking out? I know you're having fun. It's been fun to watch and celebrate. A team competition like this, is there like you got
Come on. Let Justin talk. We only got 7 seconds.
two buddies you might want to tackle this with a group one day?
No, 100%. I mean, this year actually, I had a team put together.
Say a little FOMO, maybe.
No, I was
Did you hear that? Medeiros just says he has a team put together with a couple buddies.
gonna go out and go, and sadly, one of my teammates, Sun Chang, actually tore his Achilles, so I wasn't able to come out here and compete. But man, it's
one of his buddies, Sun Chang. Is that what he said? Sun Chang.
It's definitely something on my list. I think next year I'll be able to get a team together and get out here and have some fun.
Wow. There you heard it first. Oh, sorry. Second on the Sevan podcast. Justin Medeiros will be at the 2024 Wodapalooza. Now we just have to ask ourselves if the 2024 Wodapalooza will actually be an event.
Looks like Team Panchik in the lead. Maybe not.
Are they going in? This is the last heat for the men?
Yep. The ticker's got Team Panchik in first, Canadian PB&J in second, Team GoWad in third. So that is Spencer Panchik, Tudor Magda, and Jacob Hebner, followed by Brent Fikowski, Jeff Adler, and Pat Vellner, followed by Roman Krenikoff, Jay Crouch, and Willie Georges.
Hey, Souza, can you send me Ben Smith's phone number and I will send him a link? Can you send me Ben Smith's phone number?
Yeah, I'm going to drop off and do it now.
Okay, thank you. See if we can get Ben on to see what happened here. And I just
Brent is so efficient with the kettlebells. God, he moves well.
Look how calm they are. They're just sitting there talking to each other. Adler, Vellner, and Fikowski. They don't even seem in a rush. That's how Canadians do it, right? They just stay chill. Puff, puff, give, give.
They all have the same like pain face. Or it's just a blank face.
That's not true. Brent's got some great pictures of his pain face.
Well, I mean, when he's under a heavy barbell, I'm talking about just doing reps of something.
Yeah, he's got some funny faces there too.
Hey, dude, Mayer, Noah, and Chandler are synced up way better than the Canadians. The Canadians need to unfuck that shit.
They look so good.
Watch Brent on the kettlebells. This is going to win him the workout.
Team Panchik is in first place with 3 minutes in. I have to assume they're going to implode.
Why?
I mean, they got Jacob. Jacob's just a great CrossFitter. He's not elite.
Look at
Jacob
Brent.
was the 6th fittest man in the world 2 years ago.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah, I'd contend that Jacob Hepner probably beats maybe 70% of the games field in the Open and at the games if he signs up.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
he won't do it.
Really?
It's for the tactical games.
He
But I
is
think he
so
would still be
good.
top 15. I think he'd be top 15 in the games.
Jacob, Elise Carradau, Jacob is a beast, bro. Love Chandler's front rack with the barbell.
Spencer looks like he's hurting.
Look at
So
the
does Tudor.
Canadians. They're perfectly in sync.
They
It's
fixed
funny.
it.
Hepner's the only one who looks like he's not hurting. If you look at their other two faces, they're hurting.
Because he's fitter than both of them.
Yeah, very true.
Oh, he's moving to the rope. Watch how fast he does these.
They do these in the
Great.
tactical games too, yeah.
Great at rope climbs. Yeah, and they do a fuckload of rope climbs. You know he's been doing those.
So this is the second guy to go on that team.
Yes.
Ben Lett on the unicycle. Good morning from Australia and $5 into my pocket. Thank you. I got some catching up to do after this heat because I needed some sleep last night.
You see Jeff go into the genie hold.
Yep.
Let's see what we got going here.
I think Pat's rope climbs are underrated. He's one of the fastest rope climbers there are in the field.
I don't think they're underrated. Little foot clamp issue there.
So we basically have 3 teams tied with Panchik, Zeus and the Dogs, and the Canadians. And then their
Ricky.
team Go Wad and the boys. That's why the Zeus and the Dogs made a move here, because Ricky's going.
Taylor, will you man the controls for a few minutes, you and Beaver, and make sure that if anyone pops in the you see
Absolutely.
a caller pop in, because I've sent out the link to a couple people, so heads up. And greet them with love if they come on. You know how to do that?
No, but we'll learn.
Okay, good.
I don't know how to answer callers, Caleb. You're gonna have to do that.
Okay. I think we're just
Caller,
having-
you're on the
Take them in.
phone with.
Is the link? Where's
you
the
think-
link?
Do you think that Hepner would do better if he could do 2 pull rope climbs, or do you think he's just too short to get?
No,
No,
he's
he
definitely
could do
not
2
too
pull
short.
if he
He's
wants to.
definitely
He's
not
doing
too
that on
short.
purpose.
Why do you think he's doing it on purpose?
Just his technique.
It's a faster clamp. I mean, he's if he's trained that way, he's faster at doing a very quick clamp instead of raising his legs all the way.
Speed of repetition.
Cole Sager does the same thing. They do that very fast clamp, but just move very fast.
Ricky made a big move.
Oh yeah, he did. He tied him up.
They're onto their shoulder to overhead.
So do you think Hepner's just been bullshitting this whole time about how lazy he is?
Yes.
Yes, yeah. Every single time he tries to positively pump Olivia up. Hepner would be top 15 at the games if he wanted to be.
So does that mean he's not trying as hard when he's training against Olivia, or do you think Olivia is really that fit?
I think there's workouts where Olivia is that fit, but you gotta think he's not training for CrossFit either. So he's probably worse at CrossFit. I'm saying if he trained CrossFit, he'd be top 15 at the games. You supplant him right now into the CrossFit games, probably not top 15.
He's still doing a lot of CrossFit.
But I'm just saying he's way less than he was. If he was training for it, he would be doing way more than he is right now.
If he was training for it, he'd enter the games.
Yeah, but he's not. He's trying to do the tactical games.
Hey, I just left my studio and came back in and just greeted by a big old just waft of ass. It smells like ass in here. I think I'm starting to ruin this room.
Whoa! You guys see this side hold?
What? Where? Show me.
Oh, wow. That's
Guy in the
interesting.
white shirt.
Oh.
That's the uncommon movement clause. That's got to be an uncommon movement clause. Get that fucker out of here.
Wow.
Yeah, penalty is judges telling him to get into the front rack. What a fucking cocksucker, man.
And he's still leaning on one side. Like he still basically has it on one side.
He has an injury, you guys, on the other side.
No, he doesn't.
What
He's a
team is
fucking
this?
cocksucker.
What team
Oh,
is
he's
that?
telling him to.
Make him drop the fucking bar.
Is that
Yeah,
Lane
they should have a
13 or
penalty for
something?
that.
What a That pisses me off.
Tell Taylor, what did you say? It's called the uncommon. What is it? Say it again.
Uncommon movement clause. It's what the games calls it. I'm not sure that Wodapalooza has it. I'm sure that they do, and it just means that if you find a way to cheat the standard that gives you an unfair advantage, then they have the capacity to say, "Hey, that's fucking cheating. We don't care if we didn't brief it. No rep."
Okay, so like bouncing the bar.
No, that's a standard. Uncommon movement clause would be something that they didn't think of, but on the floor they determine that it gives you an unfair advantage and it is cheating, and they call it a no rep, even though it wasn't briefed.
Okay,
Like
so
hooking
bouncing
the
the bar
anvil.
back in the day. Sorry, go ahead, John. Sorry, go ahead.
Like hooking the anvil in the 2017 games. Whenever Noah hooked the anvil and he won that
Pulled
event.
it.
Oh, when you pull it with the
Had hook and
sledgehammer.
pull,
Yeah.
like that would fall under the uncommon movement
Yes.
clause.
That was the training culture team, I believe.
And who's on their team? Let's blast them.
No, that might be Enola Kai. That's my guy. Aninol.
He
And
looked
you'll-
tall. It probably was him.
And Yoli
Yoli
Kai,
Kai.
Alex Sagasti, and Pablo Cazales.
Castro would have pulled it off his shoulder himself. There may be some truth to that.
Pablo's
Oh, look
a
at that
swimmer.
sign out there in the water. Go slow. Go slow. Matthew Snow. Go slow. I can't read that.
Where are you looking?
Out in the water. There's a giant billboard out in the
Wow.
water.
Pontoon boat in the water.
Yeah, that thing's impressive.
Oh, Tudor Magda almost drops his barbell.
Team Panchik is still in the lead. It looks like they're only 7 rope climbs away from doing the final 48 thrusters.
Good dudes
Brent
have made a move
Fikowski's
to be
going
in
to
the top
pass
4.
Spencer Panchik on the rope climbs.
Who's this Zeus and the dogs? Is that
Ricky.
Delugos?
Yeah, Ricky Delugos. This is a great workout for them. Delugos is fantastic at rope climb. So is Ricky.
Tim Paulson's their other guy.
They're going to win this.
Or no, it's Nick Matthew. Nick Matthew.
Ricky Guerrero,
Wow.
Tim Paulson, Matt DeLugos.
Yeah, Ricky's team is taking, Jay Crouch and Roman Krenikov's team's taking a beating.
Yeah.
Tudor, Jeff Adler switches to the hang. He's going back and forth on the barbell.
This is perfect for the Canadian guys. This is exactly
Oh,
what
man,
they
they're
needed.
going
There they
past
go.
him. 3 more rope climbs.
Brent's going to pass Spencer. It's just a matter of can they outcycle them on the thrusters, and I don't know. Tudor's a super strong squatter. Jacob Hepner's great at thrusters. Spencer Panchik is as well.
So this is a fuck up on the broadcast part, right? All
Oh,
we really want to be seeing is the rope climbs right now, right?
Ricky's team took a penalty.
Good dudes is passing him up.
How do you guys know? What are you guys looking at?
The ticker.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. There we go. Now they're finally at the rope climbs, but now we want to actually switch back to the. So they got
Oh,
this
man.
They got this backwards.
Tim Paulson's
need to-
having troubles with the
We
rope
need to
climb.
watch Panchik and the Canadian team.
Yeah. There they
They're on the
are.
thrusters.
Okay.
There we go.
Here we go. Someone's listening. Oh, beautiful split screen, guys. Now
Nice.
we're
Good
talking.
job.
Mad
We got-
props to the broadcast team. Here we go. 48. The race is on.
Look at Brent's thrusters. Wow.
Did you see
Either
him
the-
do like 2 thrusters before Hepner did 1? He just
Hey,
held it
and-
there.
Either the count is off or Team Panchek isn't getting any reps because we've seen him do at least 6 or 7 reps. And
Counting
they're
is
still
for
at
sure
0.
off.
Okay.
Definitely off.
Vellner's doing that classic. They pulled down the scoreboard on the live feed, which means that something went wrong and they're resetting
Okay.
something. So here we go.
9, 10,
Good job, John.
11, 12.
Wow. Look at their synchro. I'm chubbing up.
13,
So good.
14.
Which team? The Canadians?
Yeah. This is probably going to be their last. Yep.
All right,
last
they're
rep.
doing 6 sets of 8.
Look at Jacob Hepner's barbell thruster is so good.
God, I've
Probably
watched
one of
so
the
much
best in the game at
CrossFit.
barbell thrusters.
Say that again.
He's probably one of the best in the game at barbell thrusters.
Between
Hepner?
him and Matt and Rich and Ben Smith.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they look good. Dang, good dudes look really good.
Not that good.
For being 6'2", half of their team?
I'm just talking shit.
Yeah.
They just started their set, though. We got to wait a little bit and see how far they go and how long it takes them to get there. Big
I just
rest.
appreciate anytime big guys move really well.
I've watched so much CrossFit that Pat Vellner's resting position, when he puts his elbows on his knees and bends over, is like burned into my head. Like I know his resting position. Oh man, the Panchik bros are out of sync bad. Here we go. Oh, Tudor's got a little extra long hold at the top. That's what's throwing him off.
Canadians went to 6s.
Oh, he's quitting on him. Tudor shook his head and quit on his boys.
Pat's suffering.
He's a blue falcon.
Oh, what's that mean? What's a blue falcon?
It's a
Buddy fucker.
Oh, they're passing him up.
I'm just
Yeah.
busting his balls. This is a hard
When
workout.
you're doing like synchro work like this, where you have to be in a line, are you going off of the guy in the front, or you have the guy in the back calling it out?
I'm sure Brent is calling, or
Guy
they're
in the
looking at
back.
their judge.
Oh, the
Okay,
judge.
so Jacob Hepner just told the team, quit being pussies and let's finish this to 48. So
Good.
let's see if
go back and
let's see if
Oh,
Team
now
Panchik's
now they're going. Now
Oh,
Tudor's
someone
going.
talked to Tudor and told him to stop holding it at the top. Yes.
yeah, baby.
Now they're
Yes.
moving.
Yes,
Now they're
boys.
moving.
Yes.
Oh man.
Oh shit! The boys just
Whoa.
finished
No,
out of
they-
nowhere.
they didn't finish. They didn't finish. That's not
Why do you
real.
say that? Oh,
Because
scoreboard
we-
issues again.
Yeah, we didn't see them on the. That's why it went down, because they didn't really finish.
Okay. We got Jay Crouch looking good next to the Canadians.
Look at the difference between Roman's true kettlebell front rack and Brent's.
Hey, you think Roman's just pissed right now? Like, come on, you pussies.
He probably is like you said, dude. It must be so fucking crazy to live his
They're
life.
done. Wow.
Nice. Good work.
job for Panchik.
That was all that was happening with Tudor. He was just slightly out of sync holding it overhead for a second, and that's why it was crushing him. And as soon as Hepner was like, hey, you don't need to hold it, they fucking smashed it. Good work.
Beautiful.
Look at Fikowski having a
Rich.
school Adler. Did you see that? Like,
Yeah,
yo,
that was
Adler,
funny.
get over the line, dude. You
That's a-
jackass.
They're making up a lot of ground on the boys right now.
Well, if we're seeing, let's check in with Heidi. I wonder if the teams are coming in at the same. Heidi's getting escorted out. What's going on? She has to pee. Let's go see what's going on with Heidi. Where's my? Here we go. The Heidi cam.
Dude, I want to know which guy was holding
Heidi,
the
what
fucking
happened?
barbell like that. I don't think
well,
it was.
it's pretty much over and people are streaming out. And so just to get a good spot, I'm going to the next location.
Oh, how dare I ask? Thank you. And what is the next location?
The next spot is at Tina Hills, and they're going to do the lift off.
God, you're good. All right. Stop by the Paper Street Coffee booth and get a free hug and a free cup of coffee, Heidi.
Okay, thank you.
Bye.
She's so nice. DeLugos is struggling.
That's awesome. That is awesome. Let me see.
What time is this next event?
Immediately after, I think.
It starts at 18:07 local.
So 6:07.
Correct.
Are you sure that's not the final?
That's not right. That's not right, Caleb.
Yeah.
That's for you.
Wrong.
No, that's unless you're thinking the.
Yo, hey. I sent Heidi to the booth for all the free coffee she could drink. Is that cool?
Dude, what do you mean? I've been giving everyone free coffee. Come on, you know I'm not gonna charge you for cheap coffee.
Oh, you're a
For
good
coffee.
dude. I love you, buddy.
Yeah,
Elite.
yeah, man, dude, we've been swamped. I just want to say thank you. Yesterday and
Be
today,
careful. You're live on the air. Don't be too nice to me.
No, but thank you, bro. Thank you. I appreciate everything. It's been an amazing. I can guarantee, bro. Dude, it's beyond words. Yeah. Thank you, man. for
God, you sound like you're orgasming. I love it. Call me later.
everything. Thank you, brother. Take
Okay,
care.
bye.
Elite female teams 3-2-1 lifts start at 2:39 p.m. But I think we're gonna watch ass heats and then final heats again.
Is it Eastern? 2:39 Eastern?
Yes,
So in 40 minutes then?
in 40 minutes, 45 minutes.
That
So
sounded like when Taylor's trying to ask his girlfriend for a sandwich after he ejaculates. Can make me.
That doesn't work.
I can make me a sandwich.
That's what Gabe sounded like.
Yeah.
So would y'all want to call it like an hour, and then we can come on and talk about the leaderboard before the good heats?
Let's hopefully Heidi will log back in and we can check out. Let's talk about the leaderboards. Did you say let's talk about the leaderboards now?
No, he said before they're not going to be updated. So what he asked was, do we want to come back on in an hour while the butt heats are going and discuss the leaderboard?
Okay. How do we know this next event? What's it called again?
3, 2, 1 liftoff. One athlete's going to be doing a 3-rep max overhead squat. The other athlete's going to be doing a 2-rep max front squat. And the final athlete's going to be doing a 1-rep max shoulder to overhead. I might have the squats mixed up. It might be 3RM front squat, 2RM overhead squat. You look that up, Caleb?
I have that starting in 40 minutes.
Nope, that's right. 3RM overhead squat, 2RM front squat, 1RM shoulder to overhead. Yeah, but the format's going to be the same. They're going to be doing the 2 bad heats of each field before they do the final heats.
Okay. And what is the time? What is the time domains on that workout? So quick. They're quick.
Yeah, it's a 30-second lift. Athlete 1's got 30-second window. Then they 45-second transition to athlete 2. Then athlete 2's got a 30-second window.
I think we should come on right. I think we should come on. Sorry to interrupt. I think we should come on right when this starts.
Okay.
Because it's going to move so quickly. Why don't we just come back on in
45?
And then talk about the leaderboard while they're going.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Okay, guys. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Matt Souza. Thank you for Mr. Beaver. Thank you, Mr. Young. Thank you, Mr. Self. Thank you, Gabe, for giving free coffee to all the people here. Thank you, Paper Street Coffee, Paper Street Hormones, California Coffee, California Hormones. Thank you for Travis at Vindicate. Thank you for all the people in the comments who say funny things that give us fodder because we are not professional and we need constant stimulus to react to. And that is the crazy thing. By the way, as someone was saying, why don't they commentate all the heats? And that would be like asking all the athletes to do all the divisions. You just don't. Like you can. The best guys can only do the best shit. Have to listen on mute. Can anyone tell me why Good Dudes dropped to 12th? I thought they got 6th in sink and squat.
They can.
We're gonna need to wait until we come back. They got 6th in their heat, so we're gonna need to wait until we come back and watch the.
No. They counted the event for the heats that already went. They had their scores in, and they counted it to their total score. So the top heat still had 0 and all of that, and that's why Good Dudes dropped to 12th.
Oh.
But they have it like it's different now, right?
Souza, any final words?
What's up?
Hey, any final words?
No, having a great time.
Okay, cool.
Finally got in.
Awesome.
At the end.
All right. It sounds like we're heading over to Tina Hills, and we will see all of you guys in 45 minutes.
Adios.
Okay. Bye-bye.